Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey. What's going on, family? Promise y'all, I ain't gonna take too much of your time. I'm gonna be in and out, okay? I'm gonna be in and out. Let me set myself up over here and fix my screen. There we go. All right. Real quick, in and out. What's going on, cousins? It is your girl, Dr. Worlds. Welcome to you all that are tapping in for the first time. And welcome back to those that are always coming around, hanging in the chat with your girl, Dr. Worlds. Go ahead real quick, take 30 seconds. Ain't going to take you long at all to pay your admission for this live broadcast, okay? What is your admission fee? A share, a like, a tag, a subscribe, engagement in the comment section, in the chat, okay? That is your fee for admission. It ain't Cash Apps, PayPals, Venmos, or Zales. It is literally a share. Share this with somebody. May not be for you, and that's cool, but it may be for somebody that you know, okay? The title says, A Done For You Digital Business, okay? I am transitioning into doing a few done-for-you digital businesses to help people get on their feet. You ain't got to worry about no experience. You ain't got to worry about no tech. You ain't got to worry about, finding the people that want to buy your product. I will put all of that together for you, okay? Put it in the chat. You build it, I bankroll. It's that simple, okay? I'm going to build it. You going to bankroll it. It's just that simple. And I got a couple of those opportunities. When I tell you I'm not going to be here long, but I'm going to be here strong. I'm going to be here in and out, literally. Let me go ahead and pull up what I need to pull up, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing cracking. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and get to my... Okay, ChatGPT always got something going on. ChatGPT can now do work on its own computer, from research and spreadsheets to booking reservations. I don't think I'm going to take that right now, but they always got something new, okay? So look, here we go. Check me out. I am going to get what I want to get pulled up here. And then, like I said, we're going to go ahead and get straight to it. While I am going over some of the opportunities, I'm going to let y'all see, literally what it is. I'm going to be working while I'm working, okay? I'll just say that. And I'm going to be sharing my screen. All right, yeah, here we go, right here. I'm going to be sharing my screen while I build this out, okay? Um, Here we go. All right, let me share my screen. Then I'm going to be talking about, this is the first one that I am going to be talking about, okay? It is simply, let me get my stuff pulled up over here together before I get the chit chat and running my mouth. All right, here we go. Let me go all the way up here to the top. Not now, not now, ChatGPT, not now. Y'all bear with me. I think I'm in the wrong chat. I'm trying to get my stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm in the right one. So the first one I am going to be talking about is the digital product, okay? That's the very first one. I had to get my stuff, y'all. My bad. It's the very first one, but why I am getting my stuff, I need to be building something out pertaining to this, and I'm gonna let you guys kind of see. Go ahead and get started. So I have a done for you business in a box, okay? It is going to be 100% artificial intelligence. Digital products, your own avatar, realistic avatar that will sell your digital products, your community, whether that be on school, Mighty Networks, Facebook, going to build out your community. You're going to get 2 digital products done for you, digital products in your niche. So if you wanted a digital business in a box, say in credit repair, say in fitness, in mindset, in self-help, self-care, wellness, um, real estate, it doesn't matter. Whatever niche you want, I'm going to build that for you, okay? And like I said, it's the digital product Empire Starter. It's for those who know that they need another stream of income, maybe 2 or 3 more, okay? But you don't have the time. You do not have, the tech skills. You don't want to learn no new tech skills. You want to still be able to work your 9 to 5, while you have something in the background making money for you while you sleep, while you vacation, while you spend time with your family, whatever. Especially if you've been around here in these streets, hanging with your girl, Dr. Worlds, you already know what's coming, what they got planned, what they doing, all of that. We're not going to talk about that because I'm going to be here real short, sweet, straight to the beat, okay? I'm going to create this whole entire business in a box for you. I'm going to tell you exactly what it includes. I just gave you a couple things. Why is that playing on my screen? Hold on, let me find out what is. I didn't ask for that to do that, and it just did that. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're gonna get your store to collect payments. That's going to be done for you. You're also going to get your influencer built out, created for you. What you see on the screen is an influencer. Okay. You're going to get either 1 to 2 marketing promo videos so that it will sell for you. And then you're going to get a community where people who buy from you are people who are interested in following your niche. They will be put in a community setting, and that is the community that you can go in and either buy more digital products to sell, or you can create digital products to sell. Okay. You're in control of this community. If you want to monetize off of the community and charge a small fee to be a part of the community, if you want to host weekly calls in the community, say, for example, you want to work with women in, um, you know, uh, emotionally or verbally abused situations, physically abused situations, and you want to create a community around it. Maybe you want to sell an e-guide. Maybe you want to sell a PDF book, 10 signs to watch for, a narcissist, 5 things you can do to get away, you know, protect you and your family. You can sell that as a low ticket digital product and then invite them into your community. They can buy the digital product and then you can follow up with them because you have their email to invite them into the community. Okay. So moving forward, after we build it out for you, there are so many simple ways which don't require a lot of your time or maintenance to go ahead and run your digital empire. You can do it yourself, or I can refer you to a few virtual assistants who charge like $4 or $5 an hour to go ahead and maintain this. They will post your social media content. That's also what it comes with. You will get 10 marketing promo posts so you can post on social media. Okay. We will either build out the page that we're going to use, whether that be Instagram, whether that be Facebook, because you need a page. And then we will build out your influencer. That's what we call them, AI influencer or AI avatar, which is what you see on the screen. Okay, it's not me, but it's somebody that works for me while I'm working, while I'm relaxing, while I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing. And then you will have your store, which collects payments. When people are buying these low ticket products, you need a store which collects payments. So we will come up with your store or your payment links so that you can get paid. Okay. You will set up all your banking information, and then you will get your 2 digital products. So that is what's all included in that. Okay. The price for that, everything that I'm selling is going to be mid ticket because it's all done for you. Okay. And to have your whole digital business in a box or your digital empire startup is I said $100, $997 is $1,000. Okay, $3 from $1,000, but turnaround time is 7 to 10 days. You could be making money in 7 to 10 days. Okay, you can sell something as simple as $5 times 1,000, and you got $5,000. Okay, you didn't pay that, but you got that because it was set up for you. And again, this is for those who know they got to get something done, need to have it done quickly, and they don't know what to do, don't have the time to do it. They want it done for them so that they can start generating extra revenue. And yeah, that's the very first one. Okay. So while I'm talking to you guys about that, I'm going to go ahead and start building out something that I need to build really quickly. Hopefully they give me enough. They give me enough. Oh, this is flow. Okay. Hopefully they give me enough runs so that I can create what it is that I'm creating. Next one is going to be a done for you business in a box. Okay. It's in the credit niche, still digital, but this is in the credit and funding niche. Okay. If you want to sell templates, if you want to sell credit hacks, if you want to sell trade lines, if you want to sell lists of banks where people can go and get funding after they take care of their credit, we will set that up for you completely. Okay. We will come up with all of the templates. Again, we will create the page where you would sell this from. And then after we create the page, of course, we will create the community. There's so many people that want to, and I'll share my screen while I'm waiting on this. Let me stop the share on here. I'll show y'all in this niche, okay? In this niche alone, how many people are actually looking for this? Let me come over here real quick. If I just type in credit groups, okay? Credit and funding. Let's do that. All right, so you see groups right here, okay? They have stuff on Marketplace that you can sell. People sell all the time, you know, their credit repair services, different things of that sort, and make sales, okay? As y'all can see, I got credit funding and credit building opportunities in one of my private groups, but I'll just go to the groups. This is what I mean when I say build a community or build you a group. As you can see over here, turn this camera around, okay? There's 1,500 people in this group alone. And they only post 2 times a day. This is about credit, repair, and business funding. Then you got this one, build business credit now using your EIN, okay? There's 58,000 members in there, and they only post 8 posts a month, okay? Get business credit the proven way. It's a public group, 14,000 members in there, only 8 posts a month. They're not even heavy posting, right? Business credit funding US, 15,000 members inside of there, okay? A group where you could anonymously ask for funding and help, 7,600 members in there. Business and credit funding, 6,000 members in there. So getting people into the group, knowing that people do need what you got to offer them, okay? We will create the group. We will create the group. What was that? We will create the group for you. We will create and fill it with the digital products. We will drive traffic to your group to fill your group up, okay, with people that need what it is that you are selling in this space, and then give them information, opportunities to funding that will be a part of your digital product. That is also $997, okay? These are all done for you digital businesses in a box to take pressure, anxiety, stress off of your hands, give you extra revenue. That way, if you still want to continue working, you can continue working if that is what you're doing. If you're not working and you're receiving some type of assistance or something, this will not affect your assistance at all. This is business. It's separate from you making the money as a personal individual, okay? So here's the thing, if you are at home and you start a business, whether a physical business or an online business, one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. Everything in your house becomes a tax deduction. So it's not like you're generating all of this money in and you're keeping all of this money while you're receiving assistance. Anyway, they're going to kick you off in a minute anyway. So you need a plan B. But if you're working, you can continue to work while you have something working for you. I know we've been accustomed to working all of our lives for things, but now we need to have things working for us, especially if we want to be sustained. So we have the digital AI, digital business in a box. We have the credit and funding business in a box where we will put all of it together for you, okay? Also, if you have a story to tell and you know you should have wrote a book 50 years ago, 10 years ago, 1 year ago, you've been feeling compelled in your spirit to write your book and to tell your story, but you don't know how. Okay. Maybe you're ashamed to tell your story. Well, let us go ahead and get you. There's a process how we can write your book literally in 7 days or less. Okay. And then come up with a launch plan and a bestsellers launch plan to get you, the authority behind the book so that you can sell, get into schools, get into, events, get on stages, virtual events. You can show up, do podcasts, get TV interviews, and may be able to pitch your book or your story to Netflix or the OWN network or something like that. Okay. Hulu, these different people are always looking for stories. That's what most people don't know. They're always looking for stories. So we have a done for you opportunity where we will build your book out for you. It will involve just small participation on your part because we need to know your story. Once we have your story, then we go ahead and craft your whole entire book with a workbook, okay, and an ebook and a community so that people who will become, who will follow you or become a part of your journey or, just a piece of a part of your season, then these people will be in a group. These will be your supporters. These will be your brand ambassadors, your cheerleaders, in a sense. But you can collab with these people who are speakers and get, like I say, get on stages, get in rooms, get on events, get on podcasts, different things of that sort. And again, we will write your book for you, create a workbook to go with your book, and the ebook. The ebook is the trailer to the main dish, the real book. And then the workbook is so that they can go along. I don't know if you guys are aware, but they had this big old, this lady created a book and a workbook last year. It was called Shadow Work. My opinion, very demonic. Very, very, very demonic. I had some demonic activity just trying to grab the book so I can sell it on TikTok Shop. And then when it came to my house, a whole encounter inspired. Okay, I had to end up throwing the book away. Nevertheless, lady made billions of dollars. She's still selling that book. People are on TikTok still selling that book. Okay, for those who experience a negative, encounter with the book, they did like a sequel to that book, which is called Now How to Pray Yourself Free, How to Get Yourself Loose, because of shadow work, and it's really new age and it really entangles people. So now somebody else came out with a counter attack or a counter book to that book, right? Both of them did really well in sales. So having a workbook to accommodate your book is really a big, big thing, a big plus. So you get that, like I said, you get your community, and then we come up with your launch plan. And then we start telling you how to get your book, or how to make it audio and start doing podcasting from that. For those who are afraid to show their face, podcasting is next level. Okay. It allows you to talk without showing your face. And that's why a lot of people revert to podcasting. You do not have to be, on camera to podcast whatsoever at all. So that's another one that we have for you. And those are all done for you. Now I'm going to tell you about hold on one second. I don't like that. I was checking something out. I'm creating a video while I'm talking to you. All right, cool, cool, cool. Like that. Next one that I do have for you guys is Like I said, they're going to be mentorships where instead of me doing it for you, I will do it with you. On the digital business in a box, I only have 3 spots. It's $997. Okay. Tomorrow it'll be $14.97. That's what I originally am going to charge, but I'm gonna give a 500%. Well, 500%, $500 off discount and just make it $997. Okay, for anybody that wants to jump on that opportunity. Again, next time I promote it, it will not be. It will go fully live for $14.97 done for you. Okay. Um, so now I'm going to talk about the mentorships, and I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm going to get off y'all timeline. I told y'all I wasn't going to be long. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. All right. So the first mentorship is, it's the funding, credit and funding. It's called Become Your Own Bank, but it's dealing with credit and it's dealing with funding. Okay. Just like I said, we would create a business in a box in this niche. I will show you how to pay yourself $10,000 a month with just one client, $10,000 a month with 2 clients. And I'm not talking about clients where you actually have to physically do the work because, again, I know people don't have a lot of time in this day and age, but I'm going to show you how to set up the systems and who to contact so that you can help people get money. That is a niche or area that everybody needs. Yellow, purple, black, or white, doesn't matter. There's no discrimination, there's no prejudice when it comes to money. We all need it. And if you got it, you need more. Okay. So you will always have a business in service making, generating revenue, especially if you can help them get money. You can help people with bad credit get money. You can help people with decent credit get money. You can help people get free money. You can help people get loans and then turn around and go buy a business that's already generating revenue, and then take that and go get even a bigger loan. Okay. You can buy your home using a credit card that you got in a business name. So we cover everything about so many different ways you can make money. Just on free money, you can get $100,000 to $400,000 every single month. It's a strategy. Okay. So this is a mentorship where I show you how to make minimum $10,000 every month just on credit and funding. Like I said, you get a client that has a low score, you can do the credit sweep on them, 4-day credit sweep on them. Then you go ahead and boost their score, add some trade lines, go get them some funding. I'm not talking about little funding. I'm talking about decent funding. I'm talking about $220,000 in funding, $300,000 in funding, $150,000 in funding. So I do have this mentorship. Okay. If you missed it when I offered the sale on it, shame on you and not on me. I'm going to offer one last sale before I make this what I really originally want to charge for it. Okay. So to get in the funding, credit and funding, becoming your own bank mentorship, it is $997, but I'm going to show you how to make that back real fast. And then you'll be in profit mode. Okay. Real fast. I can see you somewhere right now to give you $2,500 today. So I'm going to show you how to get your money back so that you be in profit mode. So that you be in profit mode. And then you're able to make an impact in other people's lives by changing their financial forecast and make income in your life while you're changing other people's lives. Okay. That mentorship is $997. It is 12 weeks, which is 3 months. But like I said, the goal is to get you to 10K. And then when you get to 10K, whether that be in funding or that be in sales, then I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to the big dog. Okay. To show you how to literally have your own ecosystem where you can start lending money yourself if that's what you want to do. or you can send them to get funding because you have the direct connect. Okay, banking rep managers, you get flown out, and then you are connected to the banking rep managers. They also have a machine. I have another guy who actually runs an automated machine to generate you up to 100 different clients every single month. So you get the whole works inside of the mentorship. I teach you about it all. Okay, moving on. If you want to get into the AI automations and systems mentorship, okay, this is like an academy. I'll show you how to put all of these things together. I'll show you how to create digital products. I'll show you how to create businesses in a box. I'll show you how to use automations. I'll show you which systems to use that'll get it done for you, whether you want to build out YouTube channels, whether you want to start communities, whether you want to start your own coaching program. I'll show you how to use AI to do everything from scratch to scale. Okay. A 6-figure, literally. I'm not even going to call it a side hustle. We're going to get out of that. It's a 6-figure income generator. There's a lot of people that need a business. There's a lot of people that need a business that is online because that is the way that we are going. So, in the AI automations and systems, I will show you how to use artificial intelligence, okay, automations where this thing works for you while you sleep. If somebody comment on your post, if somebody, go into your DM and say, hey, I'm interested, or they comment a keyword, then the automation send them everything, get them signed up. And like I said, you can still live your life normally while you make sales on autopilot. Okay. So we do have that mentorship. This is a 16-week. It is 4 months. Where I will show you how to take other people's viral information, make it your viral information. Is really the cheat code. Really, that's what it is. Okay, you can grow your social media pages. I'll show you all about that, teach you all about social media growth. If y'all want to know how I got my pages over 100,000 on my Facebook business page, over 100,000 on my TikTok, I got 25,000 on my Instagram. I got almost 20,000 on my personal page. I got 10,000 on my YouTube, one of my YouTube channels, another 3,000 or 4,000 on another YouTube channel. Okay, another 1,000 on another YouTube channel. So I will show you how to grow your social media. There is a strategy. There is a way, a cheat code, a blueprint. I will give you all of that inside of this mentorship. It is also $997, but it is 16 weeks. You're going to learn how to create the products. You're going to learn how to design. You're going to learn how to market without selling, without ever showing your face. It will be faceless 100%, not unless you choose to show your face. You choose to show your face like I show mine, you ain't ashamed, then, wonderful. If you choose not to, you can still make $1 million without ever showing your face, okay? You're going to automate your sales, like I said, using free tools. So you ain't got to come out the pocket. It ain't going to be no extra cost. Maybe ChatGPT if you want to use the pro plan, but it's optional. It's not something it's a must. It still get the job done. We're going to give you free tools to do that. And then I'm going to show you how to make your first $500 to $3,000 online. Those that have taken this mentorship now have $5,000 and $10,000 clients for one. Okay, just for one. One is teaching a whole entire school community. One has personal clients where he's just doing marketing, because I teach all of this stuff inside of that mentorship. Okay. Government contracts. It is fourth quarter. I only want to take a handful of you that are serious about getting some serious money. Okay. And creating some serious wealth in government contracts. This is the only way that I know that you can generate wealth fast, long-term generational wealth. Okay. You can get a contract that lasts for the next 70 years. You can get a contract that won't expire for the next 15 years. The stuff still happening. I want to say it's in Puerto Rico. Like they had all of that. They had like a big bad hurricane maybe years ago. It's probably about 10 years ago now. Okay. They still got government contracts for the rebuilding of that. Hawaii, that fire that burned. They still got contracts, right? But right here on our own soil, they need people. They need help. It's hurricane season. We ain't even got to the hurricanes. Okay? We just had floods in, I know it was in Texas. I know it was in like Tennessee somewhere, North Carolina. They just had floods. Again, New Jersey, New York, they need help everywhere, okay? And Q4, the budget has already been allocated. It is so much money for us available. So in the Gov Money mentorship, I'm going to show you how to land and secure your first bid. Okay, 2 weeks to 90 days after starting the mentorship, you're going to learn how to go get that government cheese, because I'm going to give you all the A through Z's without competing with big businesses. So you ain't got to go up against the Elon Musk. You ain't got to go up against that, because there's new laws, and whether people like Donald Trump or not, it is very favorable for us in the business space to go get money from the federal government, who is the biggest spender and the biggest buyer. That's how I get my lick back. Okay. So in the mentorship, you're going to learn how to set up your registration, your LLC. You're going to learn how to get your Duns and Brad number. You're going to learn how to get your cage code. You're going to learn how to register in the SAMS registration. You're going to have your NACE codes. Hi, sister. You're going to learn how to find micro contracts. You're going to learn how to find non-bid purchase orders or stuff you don't got to bid on. You're going to learn how to use subcontracting and co-op deals, very lucrative niche. Okay, you're going to also be able to get your first low bid contract or start your outreach in your backyard. It's getting ready to be back to school. They have lots of money available for little stuff. You can go get a $10,000 contract right there from your ISUD or your school department, school district, for, they back to school events. They're going to have back to school events. They give out clothes and backpacks and supplies and all of that stuff, especially to underprivileged kids or children. You ain't even got to be underprivileged in 2025. Everybody out here struggling. So they have these big events to give back, and to help parents and children, have the learning experience where they don't have to at least worry about what they looking like coming to school, or do they have all of their supplies. So I have the Gov Buddy Academy. It's a mentorship, 90-day mentorship. And you get all of that. You get a past performance template. I give you all the juice and the sauce. You get the capability statements that you need, which is a business resume. Help you go through all of that. Okay. You also get your past performance templates. You get proposal samples. I'll show you how AI will find the contracts for you in your city. It ain't never been this easy to get no government contract. Government contracting was one of the literally, and y'all gotta excuse all the sneezing and the coughing. I don't know what came through here a couple weeks ago, okay, but it was nasty and it got all of us. And praise God, I'm feeling better, but a little bit of stuff is still trying to linger around. And we just take authority over that and rebuke that. But excuse all the coughing and hacking. That's why. Don't be over there like, dang, what's wrong with Dr. T? Nothing. Okay? I'm expelling the germs out of my body. That's it. And then we have the land banking. The land banking mentorship is where you're going to learn how to find, buy, flip, or build on land for under $300, for under $500. Okay, how you're going to actually implement building business credit so that you can go ahead and, if you wanted to buy land and get a house built on it, you can use all your business credit. Don't ever use your money. Okay, don't ever use your money. You don't have to. There's no reason for you to do so. And so you're going to get land banks, share sales, tax liens, auctions, in-person auctions, online auctions, You're going to get over 200 of different land banks. You're also going to get hundreds of homes on the share sales list that you can buy for $500. These are people who lost their homes to taxes. So a lot of these homes, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I'm trying to see if I can find let me see if I can pull this up, this one link up real quick, show y'all how many homes is out here available. Okay, you can actually start. Why is AI with all of this weird stuff? Just give me the stuff. I'm not interested. Oh, powers AI. Okay, let me check it out. Hold on, let me make sure it's over here. Did it come through as a shared? If I can't find it right now, then I'll give it to y'all the next time, okay? Okay, so my drive. We call your name. Was it under this one? Hold on, y'all. All right, yeah, I can't find it. I don't want to take too much time, but I was getting ready to show y'all a full list of homes you can buy for $500. You can buy for under $1,000. I hate that I can't pull it up right here. It's terrible. Let's see. It said my drive. Maybe I'm looking for it wrong on the computer. I know exactly where to go to on my phone. 100 and let me see if I can find it over here in my messenger. I hate when I go to look for something and Tammy, Claudia, Black, Sonia. Okay, maybe it's this. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can send it to myself. Share via. Let me send it to my drive. All right, let's see if that works. I really wanted y'all to see this really quickly so y'all can see. It's a perfect time to buy land. Perfect time. Okay. These are done for use. Like I said, the prices will be different. Okay. I'm just offering them here now. If you here, you now, you ready? Okay, here's the list. How do I open it? Let me see if I can open this list. What in the world is going on? Open with. Can I copy the link? Hold on, y'all. Technology is being real dumb, but I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, it says open with. Let's see if I can open it with Google Doc. Or I can copy the link. Okay, cool. Let's see if it'll do that. That way I can put a link up here on the screen and you guys will be able to. Okay, copy. Hold on, y'all. Let me go put this link in here. Okay, here we go. I got it. Finally. Let me stop that. Share this. Okay. Just want y'all to see this. Let me try to. Hold on. I done made this mug too big. Oh, there we go. Why is this big? Hold on, y'all. We're gonna have to roll with this. Okay, you see that right there? This is the sales price. These are for homes. People that lost their home, you can go buy you a house for $524, $559, $559, $574, $894. Okay, trying to minimize it. I don't know what I did. I have a touchscreen computer, so it be acting stupid. Let me stop the share and try to refresh it. Hold on. What in the world is going on with my computer? Oh, there we go. Why do it keep showing this big? It shouldn't show this big. All right. So yeah, you're able to see how you're able to buy these properties. Okay, and there's so many of them. 189 listings of them. You just hit next, takes you to the next page. Okay, it's only gonna show you 10 at a time. 894, 400, 574, 615. These are all properties that you can literally buy. Okay. See if it's gonna let me click on it. Oh, why my computer is doing this weird stuff? It's unbelievable. Okay. Land assessment is 0. Improvement assessment is 0. Holiday mobile park, structures of no value. Okay, let's see what they got. This is a mobile. Shows who own the property. No dwelling. Shed 1 story. Shed 2 story. Okay. So yeah, you can go actually buy houses and commercial property for a little bit of nothing. Just wanted to show you that. I don't know why it's acting real dumb. Oh, y'all couldn't see it. My bad. This is what it looks like on the phone, okay? Let me go over here so y'all can see the amount you can buy these properties for $400 and $500. Okay, just click on the one you want to buy, and it'll tell you residential lot less than 1 acre. So it's like a quarter to a half of an acre. It tells you who the owners is and pretty much how you can see it on a county map, what it looks like. I can click on that. You guys can too. But this is a mentorship, okay? The first 3 are done for you businesses in a box. Trying to see where this is at. Okay, cool. First 3 are done for you businesses in a box. If you want a digital business in a box, if you want a credit repair business in a box, okay? If you want a credit and funding business in a box, all automated, course, everything that I mentioned earlier for as the done for yous, then we have those opportunities. They will go to $14.97. Okay, tomorrow will not be $9.97 at all for the done for you, any of the done for you opportunities, whether that's transportation. Okay, I showed you guys literally $7,000 in 1 week from Lowe's. We will put all of this together for you. The artificial intelligence, the done for you digital business in a box, the funding. I just showed you how many people is looking for just specific things. And then if you have a story, that is a done for you as well. I'm not going to tell you a story because I can't tell you a story, but I'm going to put it together for you to tell it. How about that? Write your book, your workbook, your ebook, build your community, the whole 9 yards, everything that I covered. The last things that I covered were simply mentorships. I do have 2 more that I want to cover. So we talked about land banking, what you would learn in there, government contracting, what you would learn on the inside of there. We also talked about, we make sure to tell y'all everything. Come on. The non-CDL, the government contract, the land banking, the funding and credit. Those are all mentorships, okay? And the AI automation and systems. Those are all mentorships, just so we all know. 3 of those are done for you, and I believe 4 or 5 of those are mentorships, okay? Any questions for me? I'm going to let y'all go. I told y'all I was going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat. It didn't take too long at all. You have an opportunity to go ahead and invest in you. If you don't have time or you're too busy, you don't know what to do, you're getting stuck with this stuff, then let somebody else build it so you can bank from it, okay? Turnaround time is 7 to 10 days on the done for you. I only have 3 spots for the credit, for 3 spots for the book. I will take 5 spots. I do have some help with the digital business in a box. Done for you. It's totally done for you. It's to your liking, to your niche, to your choosing. We build it out for you, okay? And I do have international automated business in a box. Airbnb, Turo, cafes, digital products, lenders, investors that will fund, your vision to build internationally or to build abroad, whether that's in Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, whether that's in Africa or in Bali. You will be putting Ecclesiastes 1 into practice by casting your seed across the waters. Let the United States dollars collapse. You still have money coming in, from overseas without you having to be there. It's fully automated. We get you funded for it. There are grants, there are contracts that if you go and revitalize some areas in Africa and build affordable housing, millions of dollars in that niche, right? So we have that mentorship. That is $497 for that mentorship. The final call, because we're going to take off. Whenever God tells me to come out and call the tribe, I do that for the time that he tells me to call it. When I shut it down, it's time to go. You cannot get in later because then you'll be stagnated, okay? You won't be right where you need to be, which is with us as a unit moving forward. So please do not delay if you know that God has called you to be a builder, okay? If you do know he's called you to be a builder and you're not building, then just get ready to answer the call. I shared with you guys on yesterday. I might share with y'all closing this out. Really, why the urgency for this is even a thing. I'm not really worried about what God is going to do to Egypt because I'm not a part of Egypt. I'm a kingdom. Let you do whatever you're going to do to them. It has nothing to do with me. I'm going to build and collect spoils. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Any questions for me? I will take them before I go. If you are interested in having the done for you business in a box built out for you or joining any of the mentorships, information is on the screen as well as in the description of this video. It is first come, first served basis. Okay. I'm going to be taking some time off. It's my deceased son's birthday is coming up, and I'm going to be building these out. I'm going to have something to do to keep me busy. This is my way of giving back, and this is also my a form of justice for me around this time. Okay, so it not only benefits you, it benefits me, and I absolutely love doing it. With that being said, let's go out with this. I'll let y'all hear what's coming. 1 second. Here we go. Let me go ahead and play this again, and then I'll flip the screen around.
Because this morning I seen a vision that the entire nation was restricted. I saw in this vision news headlines that read national restriction. I seen the press secretary address this national restriction. I seen the United States president address the country. And I also seen a lot of news companies around the world begin to address what was going on in the United States, and everyone began to question what is taking place in the US. This is going to happen for at least 5 days, 5 to 7 days. I know it's going to be at least 5 days because I heard that in the vision that the United States was shut down completely. You couldn't go to the grocery store. You couldn't go to the gas station. They were prohibiting you from being able to leave your house. I saw the entire country literally shut down for at least 5 days or more, where you couldn't, there was no activity. The entire nation was at a standstill. It was at a pause. I also saw something else this morning when I was praying. I saw a vision of toxics released in the air where we had to wear masks again. You're going to hear about certain cities in certain states saying that we are going to have to wear masks in that city or wear masks in that state because toxics has been released into the air. Another thing that I heard this morning while I was in prayer is that we're going to deal with an abrupt November. There is going to be something that's going to happen in the month of November that's going to cause us to have an uncomfortable Thanksgiving. That's what I heard the Lord say to me. I want us to prepare ourselves because this morning I seen a.
If you don't know who this young man is, bro has been 1,000% accurate with all of his prophecies. Okay, all of them, every single last one of them to the detail. The plane crashes, the war in the summertime, the deal, all of this stuff, the tariffs and stuff. Barbie's complaining about the tariffs affecting their business. Everything that he has prophesied has come to pass. And the only reason why I played him, as I stated the last time, is because he is saying everything God showed. Been telling people we're going back on lockdown. That's why I've been over here building my automated business, online business, digital business, whatever it is you want to call it. Been over here doing that. And that's the reason why. You put us back on lockdown, you ain't stopping nothing this time. Not over here. Okay? Not over here. You ain't stopping nothing. You ain't stopping the bag. You ain't stopping the provision. You ain't stopping the way that I get to feed my family. You're not stopping any of that. I don't want no handouts from y'all. I'm not taking nothing from y'all. I don't want, and truthfully, there could be two things that I have come to conclusion that can happen to shut this whole entire country back down again. I don't believe it's no pandemic. For one, they tried to push that scenario, but in the summertime, diseases and germs and stuff, they die from the heat. So what I came to the conclusion with, there's a lot of political infighting. There's some talks about Barack Obama being arrested. And because there is a threat of him being arrested, there are people that are going online say, if you arrest him, we will blaze it up. We will, so martial law, violence, any type of war or any type of civil war, any of that could shut the whole country down, put us all on restriction, martial law, or an international war. But he said toxins was going to be released. And I said the next pandemic will not be something coming out of Wuhan, but something that's going to be blown. I seen the next pandemic coming from people just walking outside inhaling, and I really don't want to show you or tell you what I was shown. It's very graphic. There will not be a lot of people make it. They hit us with that, and that ain't too far fetched because China nationalists just got caught sneaking in fungus and worms that can take people out, harm their liver, kill all the crops, and kill the animals that feed on it. Okay? So it's something coming down the pipeline. If you procrastinate, you can't go to God and say, why you did it? No. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. And millions will perish because they failed or they procrastinated about planning. Now, he gives us these warnings not to scare us. He gives us these warnings to prepare us. Make your next move your best move. That's what I'm going to say. With that being said, as I stated, I'm going to run down real quick what I'm offering. The done for you digital business in a box is called the Digital Empire Startup. I will create your digital product for you. I will create your influencer or your avatar to sell it for you. That's what you saw on the screen first. Does all the selling for you. Set up your payment processor so that you are able to receive payments from the digital products that I create. I will do your first 10 marketing posts to drive sales to your digital product, and I will create your social media page where we can do this, okay? Run ads and different things of that sort. Then we had the storyteller. If you have a book on the inside of you that you know you need to get out and God wants to use it to take you all around the world, okay, then I have a done for you. We will get your book done for you in 7 to 10 days. Get you a workbook, get you an ebook, come up with your launch party so that we have a whole bunch of people support you, get you the bestseller status using our hack, and then, start giving you the template, speaker's template, if you want to speak on personal stages. And the crazy part about it is there was no authors being stopped during 2020. They were still working, whether they was online or traveling. Okay. They were still going to go show people, hey, this is how you pivot. Hey, this is how you transition from brick and mortar to click and order. They still had people walking around. And when you are in contract with the government, it just makes it better. Okay. The reason why I get into these spaces, because I want to know what's going on. One thing that I do know is that if y'all got something going on and y'all building something, then all I need to do is get on over there in the government contract space and find out what y'all building so I can build something. I better be quiet. I'm not going to say that on here, okay? I'm not going to tell y'all the blueprint or the game plan. Here I come. No. In my purse. No. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. Again, the mentorships, everything is here. I kept it short, sweet, straight to the beat in case you needed to catch the replay before I take it down and then charge what I'm going to be charging. Everything will go up and increase by $500 on tomorrow. Okay? All right. Love y'all. There's no questions for me. Hope all is well. Stay in peace and not in pieces. And I will see you guys soon. All right. Let me stop the share here.